Hello fanatic and the subscribers, welcome again to this video blog about technology. It is a video blog that I want to measure mostly on how to buy the best computer or laptop computer, how to buy the best laptop computer. That laptops are gadgets which we are using in our daily lives, and especially those who are into technology, and even those who are not in technology but are running their daily activities or running their daily business, and would want to make records, would want to be updated on what is in the market currently. Those who would want to browse, those who would want to use the laptops in the house for their daily activities and so. And for this matter, I have found it good to share with you what you should look at if you want to get or to buy the best laptop computer for your use. The best laptop computer for your use. Remember, one thing, these people, or for us who are in sales of these gadgets, who have shops to sell or selling computers and laptops and other technology gadgets, one of our basic or one of our first priority is to make a sale, whatever the case. Fine, we like giving quality items that will not give problems. But once we've stocked these gadgets, or those who are selling, once they've stocked these gadgets, their first priority is to make a sale, regardless of what other case will come later. And so it is for the customer to be wise if you decide to buy these gadgets on sale. It is for you to be wise. It is for you to know what exactly you want to buy or you want to spend on this gadget that you are buying, which you will be using for the longer time, maybe than this person who was just selling it. And for this matter, I found it good for us to share what you should look at if you want to buy the best laptop computer for your use. And just to begin with, I have given a link down here at the description area of this video blog. I have given a link there, and this link gives you, if you click on that link, it will take you to our shop where we are selling laptops. And the laptops that you will find we are selling there, you will be given all the descriptions. In fact, it describes the laptop from every corner, from every point. It even gives you some reviews from the customers we have sold it to. It gives you description to understand this machine well, so that by the time you are buying it, you have all the information regarding it. So I have given a link there at the description area. I have also put the link down there. The first comment you will find there is this link, is for this link to the shop, where I am 100% sure that the laptop that you will get from there, the gadget, the machine, the computer that you will get from there is the best you can have, with very little or no problem that you will ever get in using it. I've also given some other 2 or 3 links there. One of them being a lead into online shopping, where you can shop from if you want to buy some other items, including electronics, from worldwide or from around the world. I have also given a link for those who love doing things online, including working online. I've given a link there where you can sign up, where you can just join and start working online and start earning your money from the comfort of your office, from the comfort of your house, and from the comfort of your maybe home, whichever way you would want it. I've given those links and I hope it will be so helpful. So Without further ado, let's get straight into understanding how or some of the factors you should look at if you want to buy a good or the best laptop computer. So spend your money on the perfect laptop using this laptop buy guide. Spend your money on the perfect laptop using this laptop buy guide that I'm giving right here. And number one, when you want to buy the best laptop, if you want to get the best laptop, if you want to buy the best laptop, number one is that pick a platform. Pick a platform. And in this case, with a platform, I mostly refer to the operating system OS, the operating system that you would want your laptop to be using, your laptop computer to be using. An example of these operating systems or of these platforms, an example of the operating system that you will look at when you buy this when buying a laptop is, for example, if you want it to be operating or to be running on Windows operating system or on Mac OS, which is Macintosh OS, or Chrome operating system. You need to understand about these operating systems very well, so that when you are buying, then you will consider which platform you would want it to run on. Windows is very popular. It is from Microsoft, and most of the computers and laptops run on Windows operating systems. Macintosh or Mac OS is for MacBooks or Macintosh computers. Yeah, for those who know, guys like the iconic Steve Jobs, one of the founders of the Macintosh or the CEO of Macintosh computers, or the Mac OS operating systems, and the Chrome OS, which is very good if you want your laptop to be just using it for doing online jobs. Chrome OS is mostly for online stuff. And so, when you want to buy a laptop computer, one of the basic items or factors to consider is the platform on which it will be running on, whether on Windows operating system, whether on Mac OS or Chrome OS. That is very important, and you need to very well understand the do's and don'ts of this operating system, the platform, how it operates, so that when you're choosing, you are wise enough. And so, depending on your needs, this could be an easy choice. It could be an easy choice to choose an operating system. But if you don't have any existing loyalties to a platform or specific software that you need, this can be a challenging question to answer. So if you understand very well what you are doing, what you will need to be doing with your machine, then choosing the operating system is an easy task. But if you don't understand this, then you might have a challenge, and in this case is why you should consider having a consultant before you just make the purchase. One of the mistakes that we buyers make is just, I don't know whether to call it pride or what, or that we are kind of so introverts that you just wake up, you want to buy a machine, and you just want to like surprise yourself or surprise somebody not even knowing, so that you just wake up, go to the shop, buy a laptop, come start using it, only to find that there are some things you expected and are not there, and at that time it's too late for you to change. So it's important, if you don't mind, to do a consultation from a technician, from your fellow, from a friend, or from a technician, so that you understand about the laptop and especially on the operating system. And so most laptops will come with one of the three operating systems, either Windows, either Mac OS, or Chrome OS. Mac OS is mostly for MacBooks or the Macintosh computers. Yeah. So we've said point number one that you should consider is the platform. And in this our case, platform refers to the operating system or the OS in which the machine will be running on. Very important. Number two of the factors to consider is to choose the right size. Choose the right size of the machine that you would want to buy. And in this case, our size, or in choosing the right size, is that before you look at the specs or the specifications or the pricing of the machine, then you need to figure out just how portable you need your laptop to be, because laptops are usually categorized by their by their display sizes or by their sizes, so that you can have, for example, in display sizes, you can have 11 to 12 inches display, and the thinnest and lightest systems around have about that 11 to 12 inch screens, and typically weigh from 2 to 3 pounds. And so, depending on where, and especially uh, um, depending on the type of machine you want, you need to choose the right size that you would want to have. The display size, very important, because this is where you'll get to see, or it shows the items or whatever that you are doing. It is the one which or the display size is the one which will determine how big or small you'll be seeing your icons or whatever activity that you are doing. And then number 3 is decide if you want a 2-in-1 or not. Decide whether you want a 2-in-1 or just a one compact laptop. And in this case, many PC laptops fall into category of 2-in-1 laptops. And 2-in-1s is generally come in 2 different styles. That is, we have detachables with the screens that come off the keyboard entirely, and convertible laptops with inches that bend back 360 degrees to change modes. Yeah, so you have a laptop, you know, that has this system unit which carries the processor, and it has the display. And you find that in this case you can separate the display from the system unit that carries the processor of the laptop. So optionally, you can just detach it or separate it and have the two differently. Yeah, and you have another one with the inches that can bend like this. So you have this, for example, is your laptop, and if you want, you can put it like this so that it bends 360 degrees, just for your comfort in using it, so that you can even place it on a table like this and use it the way you want it. Point number four to consider when buying the best laptop is check that keyboard and touch pad. Yeah, keyboard and touchpad are examples of input devices. Keyboard and touchpad are input devices that you use to put data into the computer, into the laptop. Data, that raw facts that you would want to put in the machine so that it processes it to get information. Yeah, and it is important to make sure that your keyboard is the best. It gives you the best convenience in using it, because it is the one you use to input data into your system for processing. Touchpad, it is like a mouse attached, which it is a mouse that we use on a table to input data or to operate the machine. And in this case, we are not having a physical mouse, but a touchpad that you can operate with your fingers. Yeah, you know, like when we are talking of the operating systems, just to go back a little bit, a computer by itself is just a hardware that can do nothing on its own. And when you buy a computer or a laptop, if I may take you back into the maybe genesis of it. It's just a simple hardware with nothing, and you find that when it is just made, it can do nothing on its own. Then number two, what happens? It is fed, or it is put with a software we call BIOS, basic input output system. BIOS, basic input output system. And basic input output system is just a software that will enable the machine to be able to communicate within itself, so that the different parts connected to it, including the monitor or the display, the system unit, the processor or CPU, central processing unit, the input devices like keyboard and mouse, they can be able to communicate. They can be able to see one another. Then in addition to that, it is fed with the operating system. And the operating system is like it is like the engine that now drives the machine. It can be able to operate. It integrates or works together with the BIOS, and it is the platform where applications work on. And applications are the packages. They are the packages or the applications, the simple applications that we use to communicate to the computer, and especially to the laptop or the computer. And it is for us, the end users. The applications are for the end users. An application is, for example, Microsoft operating system, Microsoft Excel, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, Microsoft Access, Publisher, CorelDRAW. Those are applications, and many others, including some which we download from the from online or from the internet. They are applications are platforms that are used by the end user to now communicate with the machine or operate the machine. And so, just to get to where we are, or where we were in, we were saying, check the keyboard and the touchpad, which are input devices which are used mostly by the end user to operate the laptop. Make sure that that keyboard of the laptop you are buying is working well. In fact, as a technician, personally as a technician, I would advise you, if you are buying a laptop, not unless you are very sure, take like 3 days to examine that laptop that you want to buy. Or make sure that you do enough consultations from an outside person, so that person gives you enough information about this machine that you are buying. The 3 days will enable you to examine all the parts of that machine before you buy it. The 3 days will enable you to make sure that the battery of the machine is operating well. It is keeping the power enough time for you to operate the machine. The 3 days will enable you to make sure that that keyboard, that touchpad, that touch screen is operating well before you make the purchase. That operating system there, those applications are installing well and can work well with the machine that you are using. And for this, you'll be sure that the gadget you are getting is good for you to purchase. But in addition, the link I've given down here, it is a link to the shop, to our shop, which I'm 100% sure that the descriptions you'll get from the machines down there, that the reviews you'll get from down there are as true as I'm telling you, that will get the best of the machine just as I'm it is described down there for you to purchase and make use of. So make use of that link down there and purchase the machines from there, because I'm sure the link gives you best machines than what you may get from just any other shop where you can buy your machine from off the shelf. In fact, from that link I'm giving down there for laptop buying, you'll find that we will even give you delivery. We'll deliver the machine to your door if you purchase from us. So make use of the link. You'll get the best laptop machine, and you'll get it delivered to your shop conveniently and at the right time. So we were saying number 4 is check the keyboard, that keyboard and touchpad. If you plan to do a lot of work on your computer, make sure the keyboard offers solid tactile feedback. Plenty of key travel, the distance the key goes down when pressed, usually 1 to 2 millimeters, and enough space between the keys. Then look for an accurate touchpad that doesn't give you a jabby cursor and responds consistently to multi-touch gestures. Yeah, yes. Make sure that those gadgets, the keyboard, the touchpad, are operating well because they are the basic input for the end user of the laptop for the applications that you are using. Point number 5, pick your specs. Pick your specifications. Specifications, very important. And specifications refers to the qualities of the machine that which you are about to buy. And spec number 1 is the CPU, Central Processing Unit. And this is the brain of your computer. It is the brain, it is the engine of your computer. It is the one which understands whatever that you are commanding your machine to do and gives it to the right area to be converted or to be processed to that information which you are expecting to get out. The number 2, RAM, for random access memory, which refers to the memory or the mechanism that supports the work that you are doing at a particular time. So some sub $250 laptops come with only 4 GB of RAM, but ideally 8 GB on even a budget system, and 16 GB if you can spend just a little more, if you want a little more. So storage, number 3, SSD. As important as the speed of your CPU is the performance of your storage drive. The performance of your storage drive or the hard disk. Display, the more pixels you have, the more content you can fit on screen and the sharper it will look. Number 5, the touch screen, just as we were discussing. If you are buying a regular clamshell laptop rather than a 2-in-1, you won't get much benefit from touchscreen and you'll get 1 to 2 hours less battery life. Then, number 6, the graphics chip. And you find that here, if you are not playing PC games, creating 3D objects or doing high resolution videos editing, an integrated graphics chip, one that shares system memory, will be fine, especially Intel's latest Iris Xe graphics. You need to understand these items very well, and if you don't, it is then advisable that you consult a technician who will honestly tell you about the machine that you're intending to buy without lying to you. Yeah. And then we have ports. Number 7 is ports. While the absence of ports is usually not a deal breaker when choosing a laptop, it's helpful to get the connections you need right on the system rather than having to carry a slew of dongles. Yeah. So you should make sure that your machine has all the ports that connects different items that you would want to use. It can be just on board that connects from the machine itself, or buy items from outside which you can attach to the machine when you want to use them. Connectivity is number 8. If you need to use your laptop on the go, consider buying a 4G LTE laptop or 5G laptop. Laptops that can connect to the internet on themselves, although for this you'll need to buy things like bundles for connectivity or pay for connection service. We also suggest looking for a laptop with the Bluetooth 5, the latest standard that offers improved connectivity with the Bluetooth-enabled devices like mice and headphones. Yeah. DVD Blu-ray drives. Very few laptops come with optical drives because all software and movies are downloadable, though we've kept track of laptop with the DVD drives. However, if you really need to read write discs, we strongly recommend leaving this off the wish list for your laptop and buy an external DVD drives. Yeah. Although now this technology of DVD drives and writing and so uh, it's being overtaken by new technology, because the gadgets that we are having nowadays come with, or rather you can download much of these softwares and other stuff, so that you don't need to keep on keeping a lot of DVDs and CDs in your office or so, or in your store for reference. You can just download them from online and make use of them. Yeah. So number 6, don't skimp on battery life. Battery that supports or that keeps power if you're not on connection to electricity. So this is very important. If you're buying a large bulky notebook or gaming ring that you will use only on a desk near an outlet, you don't have to worry about battery life. However, if you plan to use the laptop on your lap, even if it's at home and or work, you will want at least 7 hours endurance, with 9 plus hours being ideal. Yeah, for battery life of your laptop. Battery life refers to that time that your machine or laptop can support power without being connected to electricity when you are using it. Yeah, to determine a notebook's expected battery life, don't take the manufacturer's word for it. Instead, read third-party results from objective sources such as our reviews. Just like I was telling you, from the link I'm giving you down here for laptop buying, you can just use our reviews, because it is from our honest customers who have bought machines from us and are testifying how good it has served them. Otherwise, if you don't have reviews, if you don't have a good link like the one we are giving you for a good shop to buy laptops from, then it is good you do a consultation from your technician or from somebody who has used the machine that you want to buy and from the particular shop, so that before buying it you are sure. Otherwise, you will be lied to by those who are selling, because their objective is to make a sale, and later if you go complaining, they will just refer you to their technical area or to their technicians who have no knowledge of what you are told when buying. And in this case, you will keep, or you get to be troubled. You will get a lot of problems in the time of use, or because before your problem is sorted, and you might get even exhausted and give up, thus losing your money to the to the sellers. Yeah. And then number 7, plan based on your budget. These days you can buy a usable laptop for under $200, but if you can budget more, you'll get a system with better built quality, stronger performance, and a better display. Yeah. So what you want to use, the money that you want to spend, you need to plan about it earlier, and you need to know about it earlier, because it will enable you to know what type of machine you can be able to afford and whatever the properties it has. Then number 8 and last is mind the brand. The brand of the machine that you want to buy is very important, because some brands have proved to be good in the market and with the customers. And for this, we say that your laptop is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Accurate and timely technical support is very paramount. That there are manufacturers who, after selling the machine to you, they will give you an after-sales service support for your machine after buying it. And for this matter, you'll find that if you have any problem, you don't have to worry, because they will come and support you. They will come and sort you out for a particular period of time, maybe from 1 year to 3 years or so. And for this matter, you find that those people have built their brands and they are trusted, because the customer will have that confidence that even if I buy this machine and it has problems, they will either change for me, or they will come and sort me out of the problem that I am having with my machine. Support is only part of what makes a notebook brand worth your money. You also have to consider how the manufacturer stacks up the competition in terms of design, value, and selection, review performance, and other criteria. And I think I have insisted so much on this, the brand that you are buying, maybe from just an example, if it is HP, if it is Dell, if it is MacBook, if it is Asus, then you should know how good those machines are, that company is. How good have customers given a review about their experience on the machines that they have bought from them? How good are they, just in case you have a problem? Do they offer an after sales service? Yeah. Do they listen to their customers when they have complaints? Have those who bought the machines from them have had complaints before? What do the customers say about their brand? And this is what we call review. And you find that for those who have much positive review from their customers, their brands are good, because from listening to what the customers are saying, then they can improve or they can rectify where they have complaints about. And a word of mouth is enough for a brand. A word of mouth is very important. Your customers are your ambassadors, so that whatever they say, because the other customers are listening, because their friends are listening, they encourage them, so that when they have a need for a machine, for a laptop, then they are likely to come to you to buy from you. So this is very important, to consider the brand, to listen to reviews, to look at reviews. There is a lot of information from Google, that is from online, from the internet, that you can look for a certain brand of machine that you want to buy, before you make that commitment, before you lose your money on some brands that will come and waste you without giving you a good, quality, a good, feedback, a good, return for the money that you invested in buying or in acquiring that machine. And this is very important. And so, our fanatic, our dear subscribers, this is just but a few, but basic and important factors to consider when buying a laptop machine or a laptop computer. And I am very strongly convinced that if you follow this well, if you make use of this information before making a commitment in buying a laptop, it will help you. This information will help you a lot. This video blog, this vlog will help you a lot in determining the kind of machine that you are buying, because it is an investment that you are making. It is your money you are investing here in buying this laptop, and you need to get the best of performance of the machine that you want. And so if you make use of this information that you have given in this vlog, you'll be assisted before you make a commitment in buying that laptop that you want to buy. Yeah, so please follow the video, make use of the information, subscribe please. The only favor you can do for us in this video or in our videos here, is just to subscribe for us. We are giving a lot of free information here, and especially on electronic items, on electronic gadgets that you might want to buy. We are also giving a lot of information on encouraging people, that is on either on counseling, either on entertainment, either on documentaries about people or about items, about gadgets. And there is a lot of useful information here, and we are uploading a lot of videos, a lot of help videos here that can help you in different ways. And the favor that you can do here is just to subscribe for us, put on the notification bell, so that for every information that we upload here, for every video that we upload, then you can be able to be notified and be able to see it. It could be information that you've been looking for so many times and you've never found a reliable source for it, and this can be your reliable source. So just to get this information, just to be part of us, please subscribe to our channel. It is free. Yeah, you are not coerced about it. It is free, but we want you to just subscribe to it, because we have some important information that we're uploading regularly that can help you a lot in your daily activities, either in technical gadgets mostly, or any other area that you will find our videos down here which we've uploaded here, that you can have from just viewing our videos down there. So please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of us. Thank you, our fanatics. Thank you, our subscribers. And feel free for any comment down there that you think will help improve this video, that you think will help add more to this video, or for any question, for any concern, and even for technical assistance. We have our links there for contacts that you can reach us, and can be able to advise you or to give you information when you want to buy any of the technical gadgets that you might want, and especially those about ICT, information communication technology gadgets that you might want to buy. We will give you information in most cases, and from the link that we have given there are other items, and especially on technology, that you can find from that platform, which are available in our shop, that you can buy from us, because we make sure that we write all the information there. We have even some video clips explaining all the items that we are selling, and so that when you are buying one of our items there, or either of our items there, then you have information about it, so that you feel free, you feel satisfied before you make a commitment, before you make that expense, before you invest that money on that item. You are assured that what you are getting is good for you and for your use. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, and just when you get a notification about a new video, make sure that you have a look at it, watch it, because much of what we are putting up is enough for education, enough for information that people want, that people are missing, and they are ending up regretting on making investments on different items, and especially technology gadgets that they are using in their offices, in their home, and even for their entertainment, even mobile phones, things like kitchen items like microphones, fridge, and so technology items like laptops, computers, flash disks, printers, and many other items down there that you'll find there. So make use of these links we have given down here, and especially the link about the shop for buying the best laptop, and their online shopping. And then down there, just in case you would want to work online, you can just register down there. You can click on that link, register, and you'll get plenty of jobs that you can do from the comfort of your home and earn money from there. So thank you and welcome.